Today was the first full day of trading after the FOMC yesterday decided to hold the interest rates where they are. Let's look at the impact it had on the stock market. Tesla is up $2.85. That's 6.25%. Closed at $218.51. Post-market, we seem to be down a little bit by $1.89. Let's look at what this looks like on the chart. So we are still into our downward channel. The Tesla stock has been going down since July. It has been going down, up and down, but overall it has been down. And we were recently very close to the bottom of the channel. And what happens is that stocks tend to bounce on the bottoms of the channel and tend to go reach the upper side of the channel and then come back down again. And they can do so many times before they decide to eventually come outside of the channel, either going higher or going lower. So right now, we have been coming very close to the bottom of the channel, and now because of what happened yesterday, Jerome Powell did not increase the interest rates at all. This is impacting the stock market. Everybody is all happy and everything, so I think we might have a little bit of a bounce up for a while. I don't know how long, and nobody knows how long, but at least we can really see today that we have this big move up for Tesla. We are still into our downward channel, but we might be going on the other side of the channel. On this channel, we try to de-risk our trades. You can buy at any point in time. If you see a green candle, you can decide to buy after a green candle. You can decide to buy if something is low. But what we try to do here is that we have some criteria to de-risk the trades that we are taking. What we want to achieve is to have an 80% hit rate on the trades. So in order to have that, we have some criteria. We need to be outside of a downward channel. Of course, we have this big downward channel right here, and we won't get outside of it tomorrow, but we have a smaller one right here. That we might be getting outside very soon. So if we get outside of this downward channel, this will be an indication that short term we are no longer going down like this, that we are at least going sideways. And then we are going to have to check if we break a horizontal resistance, because after going down, we could be cut into a horizontal resistance. And that horizontal resistance would be at 217.65 right here, 217.65. But Tesla went super high, super slow, so it seems like we are breaking the horizontal resistance before breaking the downward resistance. So sometimes things don't happen exactly how we would like them to happen, but that's fine. Tesla is still going up. And then we also need to have stochastic over 60, and right now stochastic is at 32. This is going very well. This is only one candle and the one also yesterday. Let's see where this settles. But if we can maintain ourselves above 217.65, then we could be really bouncing. Up to this resistance side. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart right here to see if we cannot understand anything more. Stochastic on Tesla became over 60 yesterday during the last hour. Last hour, it was enough to get stochastic. And then we broke a horizontal resistance, but we were still inside the downward resistance. So it would still have been possible that we would have come down. But this morning, we just opened with a gap. Nice green candle with a big gap. And we have just been trending a little bit higher since then. All of the indicators on the 1 hour charts are very bullish. Great move in terms of indicators. 32, MACD has not crossed over yet. RSI is below 50 and DMI is not yet there. Myself, I'm going to wait a little bit to see where this thing stabilizes, but this is looking like we could be having a move very soon on the daily, because on the 1 hour chart, the move is already there. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is helping a lot. Look at this. We are down 1.21. Down 7.18%. The VIX is really dropping. This is helping everything. We are stabilizing right here. We have some support at 1565 right here. I won't draw it. We have one at 1485, but this is helping the stock market. And also the bonds are moving down. This is also helping the stock market. And the US dollar is dropping a little bit, so this is also helping a bit. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So here we have Tesla that is testing the Cybertruck's four-wheel steering as it's sliding on. This is very similar to the crab walk that the Hummer can do. This is pretty impressive to take a look at that. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. So very good day for Rivian, up 9%, still into a downward channel. We don't have stochastic over 60 yet. It's going to take a while until we get a buy signal on the daily chart. We have the earnings call on November 7th, so that might change things. XPeng, nice big move also, 6.71% up. We have now stochastic over 60. All of our indicators are bullish. We just need to clear this downward resistance. If we clear this downward resistance, we should be good to go to 19. But then we could be coming back at 19. If we break 19, then we should go a lot higher. NIO up 4.56%, no stochastic yet. We have tried to break 791 during the day. We broke it a little bit, came back down. So, this one is not looking as good. But this has been just a day. We should keep watching it. Apple is moving once again to its downward resistance. We now have stochastic over 60. Apple had the earnings result today, so I did not watch them. But earnings, a surprise of 5% in terms of revenue, just a little bit of a surprise. The indicators are looking quite good except the MI. We are still into our downward channel, so we need to break this, and it would be nice if we would break this one right here at 180.24. If we break the downward resistance at 180.24, then we should be good for a nice move. Palantir, quite a big move today. We had the earnings happened this morning, I think. So 23% surprise in earnings and just a little bit of a beat in revenue. So this has sent the stock pretty high. So it has broken 1778, and we have broken 1778 in the past and stayed just only a couple of days. I would give it time a little bit. So I would give it time a little bit, or if it breaks a little bit higher, then maybe this is going to be a good entry with a stop loss below 1778, maybe just a little bit below 17 here. But look at the volume. The volume at 168 million, and on average it was approximately 40 million. Yeah, a lot of excitement for Palantir, so maybe this is going to continue. Nvidia 2.79% up. This is just into a big congestion zone between 397.59 and 503. Really big. If we start breaking 440.51 right here, we could be going up to 500. So that's one important resistance that we need to buy, that we need to break, and there's another one at 479.22. Let's look at our indices. So yeah, big move also for Dow Jones. We are up 1.70%. Look at this. There's no random move in the market. We stop right smack on our resistance. This is confirming that our resistance are at the right place. In terms of indicators, everything is pretty much good except the MI. We could be having a nice little bull run very soon. S&P 500 continuing higher, 1.89%. We just got stochastic over 60. MACD breakover bullish, RSI above 50. This is a nice move. So we have broken our downward channel. That's always something that we like to see. And we just need to break 43.24 to consider this a buy. Nasdaq up 1.43%. This is going towards the resistance side of the bullish channel right here. Let's see if we break it in a few days. Gold maintaining itself quite well. I'm quite amazed actually, because the stock market is going higher, and usually it means that gold is not doing as well. but it's maintaining itself quite well. So people might be thinking that the move up that we are seeing today and also a little bit yesterday might be short-lived. So this is my guess. Silver going sideways also, nothing to see here. Bitcoin just pulling back a little bit. And Ripple is also caving into its resistance right here. This was a little bit predictable. And also Nouveau Monde Graphite is caving in a little bit with this candle right here. It's red. That's one thing. Also, we have a long wick at the top. We have a bunch of sellers that are just right there. So the tug of war between the buyers and sellers is not going to be won over that level by the buyers. Yeah, we can see that we had a top right there at 275. And right now we are getting close to that number and we cannot break that one. We don't have stochastic over 60. Let's just wait a little bit. Maybe it just needs a little bit of time to come back to 234 to try it again. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening, and I need to tell you that I will be going on a vacation, a 2-week vacation. It's going to be hard for me to do my videos. I might be doing a few posts and going on text side, so maybe I'm going to take a screenshot, put it out there in the post, and just write a little bit of information there. I'm going to see if I can do something with my iPad. I'll see. I'll try to keep in touch. But until I come back by November 16th, I'm going to be quiet a little bit more for a while. I wish you a great evening, and we are going to talk very soon.